Dear colleagues, this evening we will start our session, and moderators are Mrs. Carmen Stadelhofer, Director of Eloy Institute at the University of Ulm, Germany, and Emilia Velikova, University of Russia. So, Carmen, please open the session.
Yes, as I said, I'm very, very glad to see you all here on the screen. So many people coming from different countries, especially from Bulgaria, to present us this evening this interesting session with a lot of different things we will hear about.
Our work will continue with presentation of Bulgaria. Bulgaria beyond creativity, history, and culture. The session is hosted by our students at the University of Russia and also some lecturers. We met them in the presentation some minutes ago. So you enjoy a video about the students training, presentations about the activities of seniors, beautiful songs, poetry, many beautiful photos collected by our students. The session is moderated, as I said, by Mrs. Carmen Stadelhofer and me. Okay. Bulgaria beyond creativity, history and culture. Presentation will be from Perry and performance by our student Diane Yanku, Bulgaria. This evening we are in the hands of our university students.
Bulgaria beyond creativity, history and culture. Next slide. Our neighbors are Romanians, Turks, Greeks, Serbians, and North Macedonians. The capital of Bulgaria is Sofia. Next slide. History and cultural creations. Evidence of human habitation in the area of Bulgaria dates from 100,000 BC. In the Bronze Age, the lands were inhabited by Thracians. They were absorbed by Greeks, Persians, and Romans, but traces of their cultures remain in the monuments of horses and in the Murmur, Bulgarian cooker, tradition that still survives in Bulgaria. Next slide. The ancient city of Nesebur, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was the Thracian settlement of Zembria for many centuries before BC. The valley of the Thracian kings, with more than 80 tombs around Kazanluk. Next slide. Thracian's treasures. The Thracians made beautifully ornate golden and silver objects, such as variation kings of vessels, ritans, facial masks, pastorals, jewelry, weapons, etc. To date, more than 100 treasures have been excavated in Bulgaria, the cradle of the Thracian civilizations. Next slide. Lukovic silver Thracian treasure. Next slide. Panegyristi golden Thracian. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Golden Mask of Teres the First in the first ruler of the Odrysian kingdom, and many other Croatian treasures. Next slide. Slavic invasions. The story of the modern Bulgarian peoples begin with the Slavic invasions in the Balkan Peninsula in the 6th and 7th centuries CE. Arrival of the Bulgars. The name Bulgaria comes from Bulgars, people first mentioned in the 5th century CE. The Byzantine Emperor Constantine IV led an army against the Bulgars, but was defeated, and in 681 Byzantium recognized by the treaty Bulgar controls of the region between the Balkans and the Danube. This is concentrated should be the starting point of the Bulgarian state. Next slide. Bulgaria is the oldest state on the Europe continent. It is the only country that has not changed its original name.
Thank you very much. Now I would like.
Thank you. It's a rich culture, and I think we have to discover a lot where we can see all these objects.
In museum.
Clearly,
In
but
museum is history museum in Sofia, and maybe many others.
so we will go on.
Okay, can you see my presentation, short presentation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now it is about University of Russia, just few sentences. It is the only university in the Danube region, which includes the cities of Russia, Silistra, Tutrakan, Glavnitsa, Vidin, Razgrad, among others. And the university has 8 faculties. Our faculty is Natural Sciences and Education. There are 3 branches in the cities of Silistra, Razgrad, Vidin, and 1 in the city of Taraklia in Moldova. Also, Professor Dr. Engineer Gencho Popov is director of our university at that moment, and Professor Doctor of Science Christo Beloev, also Doctor Honoris Causa, an academician of Bulgarian Academy of Sciences, is the president of the General Assembly of the university. Professor Velizar Pavlov is the dean of our faculty, and Professor Rumiana Lebedova, dean of Silistra branch. This is our students. They solve mathematical problem in our library, and also students from designers and also pedagogical students from our faculty. Thank you. And now.
Thank you, Emily, for the short introduction of your university.
Now the floor is for Flora. Flora Ivanova will present our primary music education at the university.
So my presentation is about music in primary school education because this is what I'm studying at the university. This presentation is about Bulgarian traditions. The 4 main ones which are included, and you're gonna see them in this presentation. They are most related to music, and music is the only magical way they are passed down from one generation to another generation. This is the way kids take it the best way, I think. So this is me, I'm the creator, but not only me, I've got a huge help from one of my teachers at the university, which is Dr. Betty Stefanova. You know her. Moving on. First off, I'm going to start with Lazarov Den. Lazarov Den and Lazarki are young girls in Bulgaria who participate in traditional spring ritual held on Saturday before Easter. Dressed in colorful costumes, which are called nusi, they visit homes in their village, singing songs and performing dances. The purpose of the ritual is to bring health, fertility, and good harvest to the community. The Lazarki receive small gifts that you can see presented on the slide. As you can see, this bread, I don't know if you see where I point. On number 3, you can see pitka. It's a special bread that mostly women cook. And it's really, really tasty. Then you can see eggs, which should be boiled. You can't give them no boiled eggs. Those are some of the typical things they are given for their performances. Foods, just bread, eggs, sweets, or money. The gifts are given as a token of appreciation for the blessings and good wishes the girls bring to the households they visit. The custom not only rewards the Lazarki, but also strengthens the community ties, and families welcome the girls and share the festive spirit of the ritual. The Lazarki songs often focus on themes of love, prosperity, and renewal, and their visits are believed to bring blessings to those they encounter. Now I'm going to show you a video which is made in a kindergarten by little girls, I think at the age of 4 and 5. But this is...
Може ли да продължиш презентацията по-кратко за празниците, за да видим музика?
Продължавам.
Ма съвсем кратко.
Добре.
По 2 изречения за празниците.
По 2 изречения за всеки празник или 2 изречения общо?
Не, за всеки празник и пусти.
Добре.
Ако има музика, да.
Добре. Moving on to Koledari. Koledari, unlike Lazarki, are young men which are performing dances on New Year. Again, just like Lazarki, they are going around the houses of the rural areas of Bulgaria and they perform chora and they sing songs. Unlike some Lazarki sing songs, but the Koledari must sing songs. They do sing songs. Here are some of the gifts presented right here on the right side. You see again, bitka, sometimes you can see fruits, wine, and some other pastries. Now we can see a slide which presents what they do.
Ни сме рано ранили, ни сме късно къснили. Тъкмо на време тръгнали, рани нощи, полунощи. Вървяхме и стигнахме до тази стопанка. Ние си мислехме, че ще ни изгони, и тя излезе много карен човек. Отключили школото, отворени порти широки, въведени в кабинетите.
So we said it should be brief. I can play the whole video, but actually right now they are giving blessings to the household, which is a school in the video. And then the woman you saw is going to give them bitka, which is the pastry they're going to receive as a gift for the blessings. Now we move on to the survakari. The survakari are again young children, young girls and boys. And this is another group of Bulgarian folk customs closely associated with New Year's Day, which is January the 1st. And it's a ritual where young girls and boys gently tap the backs of the grandfathers and grandmothers and fathers and mothers, I think, too. And they say again blessings for the household to be blessed with if they have animals such as sheep or ducks or chickens, for them to be with a lot of eggs and a lot of meat, something like that. And this is what I can say briefly. I've had so much to say. And they receive gifts again. Actually, what they tap the backs of the grandparent with is this thing right here. I don't know if you can see where I point. This is called servachka, and it's a branch which you can see is decorated with a lot of things, such as popcorn and even some dried fruit. And they can receive some coins, which can be real coins or they can be chocolate coins. This is what I can say. Now you can see a brief video of how the tradition is celebrated and how it is done.
Surva vesla година, да се живи и да се здрави, всеки рата на има, всяко здраве ми направи, пълни шефи камбали, пели авница в кошари, дехна шишки и земни дари на струпта на камари. Сурва, сурва vesla година, до година това мина. Къде ми стинки?
Стинки? Да, стинки. Ну, стинки събра.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Laura, continue.
Next on, we're moving to kukeri. The kukeri, one of the most striking and ancient folk traditions in Bulgaria, which are again associated with winter and the beginning of the spring. The kukeri are typically men who dress in elaborate costumes made of sheepskin or fur and wear large heavy belts around their waists, as you can see right here and right here on the main one on the screen. They have to perform a ritual dance, which is believed to scare away evil spirits. in the country and in the rural areas again. The most significant kukeri celebrations occur during the pre-Lenten period around January to February. This is what I can say about the kukeri. Now we're going to see how it is celebrated. This is actually the whole thing. They're
Okay, thank
jumping,
you.
dancing, and
Thank you
singing.
very much. This presentation, the whole presentation with music, we can put on our site, kodanik.com. And everyone who would like to see everything, to hear all musical performances, can do this on the website. Okay, thank
This
you.
was a wonderful presentation of some of your very rich cultural heritages. And I wrote in the chat address from a website, from a project we made together also with Bulgarians. It's kodanek.eu, and you will find a lot of cultural heritage under the name My Personal Cultural Heritage. And so some of these customs had been described by others. But I would like to know, Elora, what is your preferred cultural heritage?
I didn't understand the question. I'm so sorry.
What do you prefer from this, maybe from these celebrations that you presented?
From those four. Which
No,
is my,
in general. Is there some?
which is my favorite celebration in Bulgaria at all?
Da.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I think Lazarki is the one I deeply cherish and as a person. Maybe because I'm a girl. I don't know. I think it's because I'm a girl.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And no, I have not well understood. What is your preference? Emily, give me
She prefer the first one. Lazar,
the first one.
The first one.
With the children. Okay. This is
Because
very
she's
nice.
a girl.
Fine. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I have a thank you for the attention, and now I'm gonna stop the share.
Thank you. We continue with one special education and research laboratory that was established in Silistra branch. So now I would like to invite Anna Georgieva and also our colleagues. Колега Сапунджиев, ще пуснете ли видеото? No, no, Pari. Please put video on. Number 3. Okay.
The Educational and Research Laboratory Cultural Historical Heritage was established in 2013 at the Silistra branch of Russe University. Currently, it is headed by Associated Professor Dr. Rumiana Lebedova, and the technical assistant is Chief Assistant Dr. Milen Sapunjiev. The laboratory aims to form and develop practical skills in the students of the specialty pedagogy in teaching Bulgarian and foreign languages, who are future teachers and public figures. The lab is a form of informal learning with the voluntary participation of students who wish to research, preserve, and promote the cultural historical heritage as the basis of identity. Student activities include conducting public seminars and presentations of significant cultural and historical events of authors and their works, participation with scientific reports at the student and PhD students' scientific sessions, research and preparing digital archives of documents on the 113-year history of teacher education in Silistra, creation of thematic exhibitions, films and presentations, holding meetings with keepers of historical knowledge, scientists and public figures, participation in research expeditions. The diverse activities that students often initiate develop the intellectual and creative potential and prepare them for their future professional jobs as teachers.
Thank you very much. They have got very big plan. They are doing many activities, and maybe this presentation also we can put on the website. Okay, we continue with presentation number 4. Association Druzhba. Performers by Bera Nedjehabli, our student from the University of Ruse.
Hi.
In the site, sorry Bera, just for a while. In the chat, you can put your opinion about presentation. I can see here that all presentations are very interesting for people. Okay, thank you, Bera. Pari, please give us, okay.
Association Druzhba. Next slide. The Association Druzhba of Pensioners was established 20 years ago. Next slide. Since 2023, it has a new name, Association Pensioners Club Druzhba. Next slide. Main goal, connection with people and implementation of their ideas. Aging with dignity is an opportunity to be useful. Next slide. Tasks preserving holidays and traditions. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Joint activities with the Bulgarian Red Cross, the University of Ruse, and other clubs.
This is our president.
Helping more.
Yeah.
Next slide. Helping small groups with voluntary work. Next slide. Next slide. Collecting stories in books like Great Goodness, Silver Lines to Good. Next slide. Participating in international projects like GGA, Keep Going, Reach Goals, Get an Award, Empowering Senior Volunteerism. Mrs. Rumiana Radkova awarded Silver Medal. Next slide. Organizing meetings with poets, writers, prominent public figures. Next slide. Next slide. Excursions to places of interest in Bulgaria or abroad. Time for socializing and nature walks. Next slide.
This is the song that will be presented as a video. Бера, прочети, моля ти се, прочети текста бързичко. Okay. Okay, give us video. Please, translators, translate this text while the song is going.
Мяталой ленче яблоко, мяталой ленче яблоко, мяталой наричало, мяталой наричало. На кого падне яблоко, на кого падне яблоко, за него ще се оженя, за него ще се оженя. Яблоко падна на старец, старец и много зарадва, засука мостак на горе, заглади брада на старец зарадва, засука мостак на горе, заглади брада надолу. Викнало ленче да плаче, викнало ленче да плаче, олеле мамо, мамичко, како ще правя то старец. Дървари в гора шаидът, дървари в гора шаидът, и ние старе ще пратим да много дърво убие, да много дърво убие, да много дърво убие, да много мечки изядат, да много мечки изядат.
Okay. Young girl wanted to find good men, but she find old men. We continue with Association Kalina. And this presentation will be by Nicole Stefanova.
Next slide, please. We have presented the activities of the Association Kalina many times. This year, the members celebrated 75th anniversary. Next slide. Next slide. The members of Kalina participate very often in excursions to remarkable Bulgarian places. One of the excursions was to Cherovna, Medved, and Sinivir, Lake. Next slide. Next slide. Mrs. Krasimira Marina and Mrs. Nadezhda Radova are poets with many poems and books. The last one is the book Hope for All. Mrs. Krasimira Marinova awarded Golden Medal for her poem about Bulgarian revolutionaries in the time of World War I. Next. Among nature, Krasimira Marinova, a beautiful sky shines above us.
Just a moment. Krasimira Marinova will present her poem in Bulgarian language. Let these English words are on the monitors. Пари, don't change. Краси, Красимира, чуваш ли ни?
Да, идеално.
Давай.
След природата. Красиво небе над
Beautiful
нас
sky
сияе,
skies above us.
криле разперени
With
вае,
skies,
а долу в скалата вечна, здрава, водата пътя си със страст преправя. След тази хубост, дивна и умайна, вървим с радост светла и безкрайна. Подсказвам на сърцето си да ликува, големи чувства в мене да бунтува. Свървол венец на главата и с любимият химн на устата. По екопътека към синия вир вървим. На красивата природа не можем да се насладим. Животът в гората заиграва, потакава, на реката зашумява. Уха е на зелено, на гора, птичките пеят и клони люлеят. От хубост и кръвта ни кипва. Също тържествени камбани бият. Родино мила, красна си градина, възпяна и от нашия клуб Калина.
Next
Ще
slide.
помним пътя си към връх небесен и всичко ще превръщаме в песен. Щом родният фолклор звучи и словото ни славно ще ечи. Засмени и с трибагреник в ръце извиваме ни българско хорце. С традиции и обичаи ще живеем и че сме българи се гордеем. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you to you. Krasimira Marinova, she is the president of this association, Kalina, with more than 150 participants, members. Okay.
Thank you very much. Even if we don't understand the content, but it's very nice to hear the Bulgarian language in poems. Thank you, Krasimira.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Nicole. We continue with Union of Pensioners of Slivopole Municipality. It will be performed by Christiana Drumeva.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm going to share my presentation.
Okay.
Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. Union of Pensioners of Slivopole Municipality. So the Union of Pensioners of Slivopole Municipality was established 20 years ago. It includes 21 clubs in 11 villages and towns. The president was Mrs. Veska Zon.
Кристияна, стартира и презентацията долу в дясно.
Секунда.
Или F5. Окей. Отдолу в дясно, като натиснеш, трябва да се активира целият монитор. Да се вижда.
Така добре ли е?
Не. Я натисни петото копче. Окей. Не. Давай с стрелките надолу и готово.
Добре.
Добре.
The
The president
was Mrs. Veska Ozonova. Now the president is Mrs. Pavlina Ivanova. The activities, the activities of the union are supported by the mayor of the municipality, Mr. Valentin Atanasov. The union has representative in the local parliament. Many members of the union have participated in the projects of Mrs. Carmen Stadelhofer. Here are some pictures. The union is known in Europe for its international and local activities in preserving Bulgarian traditions and customs, volunteering, training, theater performances, exhibitions, concerts, festivals, and much more. Each club of the union organizes activities for 20th anniversary. The main aim is to preserve Bulgarian intangible heritage. One of the activities of the 5 clubs in the village of Ryahovo is the theater Ryahovo Word Box, through which old words and their meaning for the people are presented to remind other generations of the richness of the local language. And this is a song, but I don't have the song, I'm sorry. Microphone ви.
Thank you very much. The song will be presented by Greta Kovacheva.
Okay.
Greta, thank you. Greta Kovacheva. She is member of this union. Пари, там е писано Павлина Иванова. Павлина Иванова.
So, this should be.
Така, да, точно така.
Да.
Грети, заповядай.
Маримо ме хубава, Маримо ме ги издава, Маримо ме хубава, Маримо ме ги издава. Не гледай земята, най гледай мене в очите. На сърце си ми легнала, на душа прилегнала. Ти, мамо, ме изгори, тама попари. Ще те грабна, момнеле, наше село заведа, на стара майка отмяна, на мене бука за смяна. На стара майка отмяна, на мене бука за смяна.
All words, text of this song is given for translation. Sorry, is given for translation. So just a moment, I can show a little bit. So this is the text. Dear girl, don't look at the ground, look me in the eyes. And I'll take you to my house. You will be support of my mother and a smile bright for me. So this is the main idea. And now we continue. Thank you very much. Thank you, Paulina. Thank you, Greta. Now we continue with a very interesting presentation, House of Crafts. It is from Kazanluk, from Ivanka Baltova, and performers by Галена Великова. Галена, ти ли ще пуснеш презентацията? Okay.
Hello, everyone. On the 1st of August 2024, our house of crafts in the village of Velvo opened its doors. This house has become a meeting place for generations, interests, and ideas. Here we welcome the youngest.
Галена, ако имаш друг уред включен телефон, моля да го изключиш, защото не се чува добре.
Here we welcome the youngest in the envelope class the joy of sharing some of our time. We want them to learn how to make products from wool, cotton, and wood, which are forgotten because of modern techniques. Some of the crafts involved in the training of children are wood carving, pyrography, horizontal wool weaving, wool felting, pepper lace making, and the making of non-woven textiles is a traditional Bulgarian craft, the roots of which can be traced back to the distant past of the 10th or 11th century. Along with the crafts engaged in activities of painting, music, and theater. We have already participated in exhibitions with the objects made by the children and their leaders. The paintings and carvings that are in the house of crafts are the work of one of the leaders, Mr. Dimitar Home. And that is all.
Thank you very much. Затвори Трудно се чуваше, много трудно се чуваше. И накрая, the last presentation is about Bulgaria along the Danube, along the river Danube. Students from different towns collected some interesting pictures, and this presentation will be performed by Mevsin Mahmudova, also student at the university. Мевсин, ти ли ще пуснеш презентацията?
Да, аз ще пусна.
Окей, чудесно.
Секундичка. Така. Вижда ли се?
Да.
Добре. Hello everyone, my name is Mevsin Mahmudova and I will present you Bulgaria along the Danube River. The first city that I will show you is Vigen. The most important places there are the castle Baba Vida, the church Saint Dimitar, and the synagogue.
Пусни презентацията. Пуснете презентацията.
При мен е пусната. Не се ли вижда?
Не се вижда следващия. Не, дайте една назад. Втория слайд изтървахме.
Сега?
Върнете се на втория слайд. Не. Само третия виждаме.
Така?
Сега да. Да.
Явно така. Добре. So I already said, but I will repeat. The first city that I will show is Vidin. The most important places there are the castle Baba Vida, the church Saint Dimitar, and the synagogue. And also the museum Konaka and the Stamboul Kapia. The next city is Tutrakan, and here you can see amazing photos of the city and the river Danube. The next city is Silister, and here on the photo is the church Saint Peter and Saint Pavel. Here you can see the mosque Kurshumlu, and the last city is Glavinica. There are some photos from there. In Glavinica there is also the church Saint Dimitar. And now I will show you some more photos of the river Danube. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Stop your presentation. Oh, you can see we wanted to present many things from Bulgaria, but it was possible only on the river Danube, along the river, because too much information, too many special places, remarkable places in Bulgaria. Bulgaria is remarkable place, so welcome to Bulgaria. Thank you very much to all students that took part today. They were more than 30, 40 participants. Together we were about 75 person, 15 from Slivopole and 30, 40 from University of Russia with teachers also and many other colleagues from all over Europe. Okay, Carmen, please close our session.
Yes. First, a big thanks to all actors. It was very interesting, and I was impressed also from the richness of these presentations. We have an insight in a lot of cities, customs, people, and this is the most important, I think. But I would like to ask the others, the participants, who had been in Bulgaria until now from the non-Bulgarian people. I had been, Oksana, yes, Romanians, and this is clear, it's very near. Bulgaria is your neighbor. Perhaps there are others I can't see, but it was, I'm sure, also interesting for you, but especially for those who have never been.
Katerina from Ukraine.
You have been? That's fine. So I think we would like to go there and we would like to have real meetings, but it's not so easy because the distances are far away. We are at the beginning of the Danube, and at the end we have 2,558 kilometers. And you can imagine it's a long way to go. But nevertheless, we try to bring people together in a digital way, but also in an analog way. And I would like to invite you all to share with us the activities, not only from Danek, but also from Vima. Vima is an online platform. We can build up a group of interests, but you can also insert I look for and I offer. And our dream is that if someone is going to Bulgaria, he can write before, oh, I would be in Vidin or in Silistra or in Druze or wherever. Can I take a cup of coffee with someone from over there and to have a personal impression and perhaps a small guided tour or other things to have more emotions and more contacts and more inside views. And surely it will be the same if you coming from Bulgaria, Ukraine, Moldova, other countries, Romania or Serbia, you can write, I will go to Serbia, I will come to Ulm, I will come to, perhaps also to Austria, to Graz. And if Rosma is better in her health, I'm sure she's always very open to show or to give you some context. This is the idea of Vima Danube, and I hope you will have a look in. It's easily written, Vima. I will write it in the chat. And Vima has the intention really to bring together people, to exchange ideas, and to meet. But we have also we have a lot of cultural events, but next Tuesday we'll have a session, a lecture from a very interesting person, come originally from Croatia, Elana Meyer, and she will present the twinning town projects from Erasmus. And who is interested in, you can see it's easily to get money for exchange between towns you are linked in. And then we will have the 1st of December, a very interesting presentation from our friends from Ukraine. And they have to present their very nice and interesting and rich Ukraine in former times and Ukraine now in problematic times. And they will tell about, and we will hope for a common peaceful future. And then we will make a really new thing we had made in Germany. It was so pleasant that we will try to do it with you, to cook together. How to do by digital way. Gabi will indicate you what to buy or what to have in your kitchen for to be able to cook with us. And she has chosen a very nice, easy making book. And then she will explain how to do, and you will do it in your kitchen. And at the end, all will stay on their tables eating this nice meal, and we will talk together. Let us try. It was an exciting experience on German side, but now we would also like to prove it in an international meeting. And I invite especially also those who are newcomers to come in. And you will have in all these evenings, I think, interesting inputs. And we would like also to invite you to be actor or to help us to translate or to be involved in another way. Thank you to all the Bulgarians acting this evening, especially all the students involved and all the lecturers involved and all the university helpers involved. There had been some I have seen. Special thanks to Emilia Velikova because she was the coordinator of this big session. Thank you, Emily. And I think we can go forward like this to discover other countries, other towns, and so on. Thank you for all being here this evening, giving attention to Bulgaria and the presentations and the nice people. Have a good evening and have a good start in the next week. Bye-bye, my dears. Thank you for the translators, Shuli and Pari. I will not forget. They are
Thank you very much for all
Pari, as every
translators.
time you
Нели,
are
много благодарим, много хубаво
behind a very
превеждаш.
important person. Thank you, Pari.
Много благодарим на всички студенти, които участваха.
And I'm very, very happy that so big group from Slivopole had been in.
Да. Благодарим на голямата група от Сливополе. Поздрави на всички. Поздрави. Драги колеги, благодаря за всичко, особено тези, които презентираха. Чудесни сте.
And
Браво,
I can
браво,
say,
браво.
I spoke with our state secretary. I had been with her in Slivopole, and she told after so a lot of years in so friendly way about because she had been welcomed. And I think it's also very important to bring our politicians in our frame, that they see what people is going on and how it's easy to be linked by digital ways if we are open and if we are communicative. So thanks.
Okay, thank you very much.